is that there's a slight stench in the air. And it's like a slight... I don't know how to, like... It's kind of the same smell that you would get after being electrocuted, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
It's kind of like that electrifying smell.
Smells like ass.
So I didn't see any like little small gaps
Nope, not a single.
between the floor, walls,
There,
nothing.
there is no gaps, there's no nothing. This room is an empty room with nothing in it except for that circular tile.
Jump on in.
You know, honestly, yeah. I'm gonna have Baron watch me though.
He's gonna have Baron.
It's gonna be
watching.
like that one.
Does-
Was it an old Vine where the guy just like tries to cannonball onto the lake,
It's
but
gonna
it's all
look just
ice?
like that scene from Crusaders of the Lost Ark, and you're gonna start melting.
Oh, God. No. No.
That's actually what happens. If you step on that, that's what's gonna happen.
Okay.
You don't feel pain. Baron is clearly distraught. Like, sir,
Was this
what's
thing
going
like-
on?
Can I tell him that it doesn't
Was
hurt?
this object investigated at all?
The only person that's investigated it was Clark. And it said, they don't know this, but it said transference terminal.
Oh. Interesting.
I mean, as long as Roddick tells Baron it doesn't hurt, Baron's gonna be like hesitant but still step on it.
Okay. Yeah, you disappear. He's clearly distraught, but after hearing that it doesn't hurt, he reluctantly also steps on it. And they both disappear. Okay, then. I mean, is that... it's fine. If you need to go, you can go now. That's the main thing. I just wanted to see what you did before you, like, left. I'm eating some chicken.
Okay.
Alright,
Yeah, we're
back.
gonna be here in apparently a minute, so I'll be back.
So
I'll so
back
long,
to
have
me,
fun.
What we're gonna do is we are just going to full throttle my repulsor engine and fly out of the ship.
What?
Yeah. You said that there's something like super dangerous, so I'm just going to immediately backtrack at the speed of sound to get out of the ship before anything explodes. Or just as far away from this sound as quickly as possible.
So you want to go back through the door that you came in through that's closed now. So you want to open it and go back through that? Or, I guess it's not a... It's a hole. You want to go back through that hole?
Do I have any other way to go other than the door that I just jumped through?
Besides the hole and that door? No. There's
The
just
hole.
the area around you.
The hole? Yeah.
Okay.
FBI, open up!
In that case, what we're gonna do is I mean, it doesn't, it's fine. You go ahead and make your way through that hole. Upon peeking your head through it, though, you notice directly above you a very large piece of ship making its way down that big hallway that you made your way down earlier. Clearly something has struck the ship at the top, and a large metal piece is falling through the shaft and is about to collide directly with you and that hole.
I can fly past it, right?
I'm gonna need you to make a check.
Okay. Is it a piloting planetary jet?
It is... I mean... What's the handling?
+2.
Okay. Give me 1 second. This chicken's good.
I bet. Had turkey myself.
Okay. Let me bring this over here. So, I need you to make. It's just no. This is the despair and everything. Make I mean, yeah. Make a piloting check. Okay, and then the difficulty. Because to be honest, I didn't think you'd go back up through here. This is 2,
Oh, for God's, of course.
3, and I don't think you get any setbacks because you're thingamabob.
Yeah, Skill Jockey would just clear out 3 of those.
Go.
Alright. Oh, thank God.
Okay. Alright, you're able to get barely out of the way, just in time. You are able to be repulsed slightly over to the left, and that big metal piece pierces through the ship like butter as it immediately chops through the metal and keeps on going down. It's falling, making loud just sound every time it hits like a wall.
Yeah, that super loud fucking crowbar pipe falling
Yeah,
sound effect.
Loud pipe sound effect. It's that. And wait, did my thing mess up? It probably messed up. That's fine. It makes those sounds. It just keeps on going down. You hear people screaming, followed by a loud gurgling sound. Clearly, people are not having a good day because of this metal.
Yeah.
Colton, I'm gonna need an invite to the server so I can still play.
All right,
It's not popping up. I can't just join it.
There you go. Okay. I think. And then yeah, that's basically what happens. What do you do afterwards?
I'd like to just kind of perch up somewhere and start healing my wounds.
Okay. I guess if you wish to, you can make your out of combat roll or your after thingamabob roll, if you wish.
All right.
You know
What
the roll
is
I'm talking
that?
about.
Cool check.
The cool check. End of encounter. There it is. Technically, you're still in an encounter, but you just got out of battle, and it's
One success.
one
And an
success.
encounter, one strain.
One strain is recovered. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Alright, and then what do I stick 2 stim packs in me for -7 damage, and I'll be out 1. Go, and then that's 2 stim packs, so now I am at 8 stim packs.
Which means you also regain 1 thing of weight because your encumbrance went down.
I'm on my 3rd stim pack of the day, though.
Yes, you are. Okay, so there you go. I'm gonna now go back to Cal
Yep.
Corvus Kreese. He's the only one here at the moment. I don't think anyone else is here. So yeah, that's just him. That's fine.
Nom nom.
Cal Corvus Kreese, welcome.
Yes.
Okay. Big funny. You're not dead, cause you begin
I'm
to
now
start.
one with the Force.
You're now one with the Force. No, what happens is you begin to see a bright light, followed by darkness, followed by another bright light, and you begin to see things around you. You look around and notice both you and BD are melting again, but you're like, it's like you're like reverse melting. There you go. I forget what the word is that. Yeah, you're solidifying. That's the word. That's the word entirely. But you end up in like, there we go. you end up in a room over here. It's a somewhat... Do I not have a... I don't. You end up in what looks like a circular room. It's just you and BD, but you look around for a second and notice that the Awad General is also in this room. You don't feel any pain or anything like that. You're fine. There's nothing like wrong with you or anything. But you do smell that electrifying smell that I was telling Roddick about. But it's much more potent. As if it just happened, because it did just happen. But it slowly starts to fade. And in this room, you notice a bunch of different gadgets and gear in here. It's hard to tell exactly what any of this stuff is, because it looks so... I mean, I wouldn't say futuristic, because it looks more like stuff that's from the current time. But it's in a temple that's really old. So that kind of weirds you out. The Awad General, it's like, oh my god, I thought I was alone in here. You stepped on the plate?
Yeah.
I thought I was dying, but it brought me here.
Yeah, it was definitely a weird experience. Didn't know what to expect. Good to know I'm not dead, though.
Good to know I'm not dead, though. He said that he hasn't. He says that he hasn't looked around too much. In this room, he just got here a little bit ago, and he was kind of frightened about what just happened. But he tried to step back onto the thing, and it didn't. It hasn't taken him back. So he doesn't know what to do now, because he's stuck in this room.
Interesting.
And about on cue, Roddick Vag and Baron also appear, one after the other. You turn over to Roddick, and he's like, "Hey, what's up?" And then Baron is like, "That was frightening, sir." But yeah, he looks over to you and be like, "What's this place?"
Not sure. Looks like some type of vault of some sort.
The Awad General sort of replies like, "Oh, it might. This all looks kind of weird." Is there any kind of... What do you do when you get in here?
I guess do a perception check. I want to know what I'm seeing, or if I can make out anything.
Okay. I need a place to put all this. Okay. Perception check. Which is one yellow, one green. You're gonna get no boost dice for this stuff, because this stuff is all sorts of wacky. You've never seen this before. I gotta actually give you the difficulty. Challenge. Or, I mean, yeah, it's just one challenge. Triumph and 2 threats. Okay. So you look around. This place is much more well lit. This looks like modern lighting. It's like white light. It looks pretty, like, fine in terms of a place. It's really weird. But, because it again, it looks modern. It looks like what modern Star Wars is what I'm saying. You know what I mean. But it has like it's not, it doesn't look old or anything. It looks like this place was in pristine condition. There's no vents or anything, but clearly there's oxygen in here. You're able to breathe, and you're not like going off like an oxygen thing that your suit allows you to have. So you're fine. There's no like toxic gas or anything in here. But it is weirding you out. Uh, Around you on the sides of the rooms are terminals. Again, they look like modern terminals. So they were somewhat modern terminals. They have multiple. Everything's in Mandalorian. The Awad General just seems to be just looking at everything, and he turns to you, and he says, "Or wait, hold up, I forgot the triumph. The triumph is you look over to the sides, and you notice a what would that be called?" You notice that the room itself is labeled. There's a big label on the side. It's called It's like it literally says Experimentational Transference Room. And there's three different symbols. There is one for Vizsla, there is one for Kryze, and there's one for what's the one? Is it that one? Yeah, it's one for Rin. And those are the three that are on the thingy. So clearly, this room is some kind of. But when you're looking around, you sort of get the what's the word? You get the idea that this room is a hub of some kind, and that perhaps whatever happened to you and got you here can take you to other places, but you don't know exactly how they connect or how this works.
Okay. So, you said those were symbols on the wall, or did they have buttons with it too?
There's no buttons or anything. There's the terminals that are connected to whatever machine this is. There's terminals around the whole. One. Okay, that's fine. All right. Oh goodness. Okay, you walk up to the Kryze one. You notice obviously on the terminal it says Kryze. There's the symbols referring to the Kryze. There is on the terminals there is passwords, or not passwords. It's asking for passwords on the terminal, as it won't let you go any further than what you see. The only terminal that seems to be lit up, from what you can see, and is like able to be like gotten into, is the Vizsla terminal.
Okay, so I will then walk over to the Vizsla terminal.
Okay. You walk over to the Vizsla terminal, and you notice... what's it called? What in the world? No, yeah. You notice that on the terminal itself, it says transference sequence complete. It says, what's the word? Only, what's it called? It says, what's it called? It's right. It says, what's the word? It says 3 out. No. Does it say 3? No, it would say 4. 4 out of 12 is what it says. 4 out of 12. That's what's on the terminal. It's 4 out of 12. Transference sequence complete. 4 out of 12. You don't know what exactly that means. There's no real information. There's a bunch of stuff sort of in the background that kind of is like, diagnostics and maybe a little bit, but nothing that really screams exactly what this machine is. But clearly it teleported you to some degree. That's what you can gain from just looking at this stuff, which is weird because from what I understand, there's not been any teleportation of any kind, except for technically, Force ghosts. But that's separate. But there you go. That's what you see on there. There's obviously a bunch of buttons you can press.
I made my great escape.
What do some of the buttons say? Or like just like,
It's like symbols. It's like symbols for
The buttons say stop, go,
stop,
press.
go. No, it just says it's
Hold.
there. It's just symbols. It's like it's like a keyboard. There you go. That's what I was looking for. It's a keyboard basically. It's a Mando keyboard. And
Mando keyboard.
clearly there it said. Oh wait, I also forgot to tell you that. That probably would have been better. It says awaiting command in the bottom left.
okay. Could I type in Vizsla Temple or something like that?
Okay, you type that in.
Back to
You
where-
type that in, and it says incorrect command. Type help for list of
All right.
commands. It's
Okay,
literally
help.
we're gonna do this like how a console does it. You type in help, and it brings up a list of commands. Of these commands, there's one that says auto transference. There's one that says location, location data. There is location
GTFO.
TFO. There's one that says location set. There's one that is what's the word? Origin point. And finally there is one that says oh yeah, and there's a list of other commands regarding power. So like power off, power on, power charge, things like that.
I'm gonna type in location.
All right, you type in location. It gives you a list of coordinates that, from what you understand, you don't even know where that could be. You don't have anything on you that could tell you what those
I'm gonna
coordinates
have
could be.
BD scan that and save it in his data banks.
All right, he does that.
That's a good idea. That's a good ass idea. Holy fuck. You got a galaxy mapper right here too. It's one of my skills.
All
You're
right,
not with me.
he's not with you. So you do
I
that.
can be.
The coordinates get put into BD, and yeah, what do you do next?
I'm gonna type in transference, so I'm assuming that power that back on.
The only transference command that you saw was auto transference.
Oh.
Do you type that on, or do you type that?
Yes.
All right, when you type that, it says auto transference off.
Does anything happen?
Well, from what that's the only thing that you see that on the screen, but nothing happens
Product
in the room.
badge dematerializes into and die.
What are some of the other commands again?
There is location, which you already typed. Location set, origin point, location.
Oh, wait, hold on. Do location set.
Location set. All right, you type in location set, and when you type that in, it says, you just type that in, correct?
Yes.
Okay, you just type that in, and it says incorrect command. Please type location after location set.
Ah. Could I do Kreese City location set?
When you type that, it says terminal yet to be linked cannot, what does it say, comply? It'd probably say cannot comply. Yeah.
Can I do Vizsla Temple?
When you do that,
Yeah,
it
so-
says, do you mean, like, okay. Well, I mean, I'm not going to give it, like, a special name. That'll work. It'll just say, yep, that works. Temple is correct. And it says it's set. And it says charging. And around the room, you notice some lights, sort of, or on the terminal, not the room. On the terminal, there's a charge bar that's slowly going up to 100%.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus Christ. FTL jump charging.
Well, I have time before this fully charges, so we'll run some other commands. Can I try to learn something else from these things?
Well, the only other commands that were there was location data, the location, which you already typed in. There was location set, which you already used, origin point, and all the power commands.
Can I look at the origin?
You type the origin point, and it asks for a password.
1111.
What? It definitely does not work. It's just incorrect password.
1112.
It says.
Let me roll for it. Come on. Let me roll for it.
Let me roll for it. Let me first say it says password. Password is what is it? What does it say? Would it be 15? No, okay, no. It just says enter correct phrase, not phase.
Wait, what? So I got somewhere with it.
No. It says it's incorrect. Enter correct phrase. It's not a number.
All right. Let me click reset password and I'll log into my email.
There's none of that. There's none of that.
All right then. Location data. We'll type that in.
Location data not only brings up the similar what did I just give you? I gave you something. It brings up that again. Location. It's the location that plot point, whatever it's called. I forget the name. Coordinates. Yeah, that's the word. It gives you the coordinates again, but this one is like a bit more like specialized. It kind of gives you a little bit more like decimal points in the case you want to be extra accurate.
BD, scan that.
But on top of that, it says what's the word called? Oh yeah, that's what it says. It says location or location planet Concordia. Location
wait, so I'm no longer on Mandalore right now?
Location stability 30%. And then I think the only other thing you would put is it has a bunch of diagnostics, but it says everything's okay.
So right now I'm not on Mandalore.
It says for the current location that you're in right now is Concordia.
Huh.
The moon that got destroyed?
Well, we're still gonna have... Yeah.
Or the planet, I guess, is what it would be called.
Well, I'm still gonna have the... Just take another screenshot of these coordinates.
Screenshot of these coordinates?
To see how much... Yeah, just why not?
So you want to check the power of this place?
Yeah, I'm gonna see how much... Well, I guess we do that, but I was gonna see how much longer until this thing's done charging.
Oh, okay. Well, it only took maybe less than a minute or something, so it's probably done by now.
Okay.
It says transference.
Let's go through some of these power options.
Oh, you want to go through the power? Okay.
Yeah, we'll just see what options there. I'm not gonna fuck with anything since.
Well, like I said, it's like think about what you'd see it regarding power settings, like checking the power amount, checking setting,
okay.
like, or charge mode or something like that. Basically, it's a bunch of that stuff, kind of.
Okay. Well,
You
I'm
wish-
just gonna turn the thing back on and go back, or maybe go over where the hell we're going next.
Okay, so it says transference ready. Click start whenever you're ready, but it says
Start.
charge,
Oh.
charge, or what's it called? It says not charge. It says it says in more detail that number that you saw before, the 4 out of 12. It says uses remaining per per entity 4.
Okay. So this thing's got limited uses.
Do I need you to make a check for that? No, you don't need to make a check for that. Basically, what that's saying is that you can only take 4 people before this thing is like bonkos.
So it's a good thing there's only 4 people here.
Well, that would be true if Beatty wasn't there. He counts as an
No,
entity.
no. BD is fine. He's with me. So wait, only like after only 4 people can use it, or like at a time, or do we have to? What is it that we do here?
That is
like,
up. That is up
If
to you.
if I use this once, is this thing gonna shut down and never be used again?
This is completely kind of just up to you what you want to do with this information that you just gathered. You don't really know exactly if there's a way to get back these charges or uses left. So if someone does for some reason get left behind, we don't know exactly how long it'd be until they can come back.
It's a good thing I have these coordinates written down. Now the question is, who's getting left behind, and how am I going to explain the fact that they're not back? This is a predicament here. I want to do a testing real quick.
A testing?
We're gonna do a quick test run of this.
Okay.
Now,
How do you wish to do this?
I'm only gonna send Roddick and Baron right now to this location.
Okay. So you're gonna tell Roddick and Baron to get on the thing.
Yes.
Okay. All right. The Awad general steps back and says, "Okay, if you know what you're doing." And what do you do?
I'm gonna send them through.
All right, you hit start. 2 of the charges of the uses, it says, goes away, and they start melting, and they go poof, and you don't know where they went.
But only 2 remain. Like it. Okay.
Yeah, only
So
two,
this is
only
just
2
only
remain.
2 uses. Okay.
Now, you have not told the Awad dude. He's kind of just been off looking at other stuff. So he doesn't know about what's going on. You're the only one that knows about this.
Probably shouldn't do this, but I'm gonna tell him that after some calculations, only 2 of us can go back, and there's 3 people in this room. What does he do with that information?
He is he gets a little distraught, honestly. He's like, wait, is there a way for me to get more charges, or what's or is how? Wait, how do you know that? Like what? I can't.
Well, according to this terminal, we had 4 charges. When I sent these 2 back, or those 2 back, 2 of them remained. Now, before we get to panic levels, let me do a little more research here and see if there's a way to get these charges back.
I
So
would
before
like
we go to
that.
the power options, what are my options here?
Okay, so you look at the power options, and the power itself hasn't even gone down by like that much of a percentage. But it did go down. It did go down. But you have like, let's say like 30 or something percent power. When you were looking at it earlier, I didn't tell you because you didn't ask for it, but it was like 4 or something percent. So clearly
Okay.
the uses is not correlated with the power. It's something else.
Is there a charges option in the help or command list?
It does not seem like it, at least not on this terminal. There are other terminals, I will remind you. These are just the clan terminals that you're at.
I'm going to tell him to look around and see if there's any terminals that'll, possibly give us some charges.
The Awad General said that he's been looking at some of them, seeing if he could get into some of them, but a good amount of them are asking for passwords. There is only one other one that does not have any password requirement and is already logged in. He says you can have a look if you wish.
I don't trust him right now, because if I walk away, who's to say he won't go back over to this thing and send himself back? I'm going to tell him to look at it and read to me what he sees.
Some good thinking there, Clark.
You were going to trap me, weren't you? Or at least make me sacrifice BD.
So, he clearly is still like a little jarred at the situation, but he says it'd probably be better if you looked at it. I mean, you've been looking at the computers a bit more, so you probably know what's going on here.
I'm going to say, listen, buddy, I'm not dumb. The second I walk away from this thing, who's to say you won't try to leave me here?
At this point, he's getting a little angsty, angsty, like a teen that you know of, a Sith teen that we won't talk
He's
about.
literally in his late 30s.
He's literally in his late 30s. No, he's getting a little angsty. He's like, you. This is. He looks
Read
down.
to me what they say.
He looks.
I'm trying to get us both back.
He looks down, and you can hear him say it under his breath. But I can't let you do that.
I'm
need
going
out
to
of here.
stun him with my pistol.
Okay, so here's what's going to happen. For the very first time, we are going to be doing a showdown. Using the showdown rules. As clearly y'all both are reaching for your weapons.
Well, I'm going to use quick draw.
Exactly.
So
So, here we go. Okay, over in the chart, you size up. Alright, so do you wish to do a size up or an intimidation?
I'm gonna do intimidation. Wait, hold on. Let me look at
This requires you to use either if you do size up, you're doing perception and streetwise against his cool. If you do intimidation, you're doing deception or coercion against his discipline.
I'm just trying to see what my thing is, or what higher percentage my? So I, 'cause I
If
do
you,
have,
I will tell you,
believe
each of
I have
these
some
do something
intimidate.
different. If you do the size up, you upgrade. You upgrade your initiative checks. In the draw, and once per every 2 victories. So basically, you're going to go first beforehand. You have a higher chance of going first. Intimidate is you make their check, their cool check, or their initiative check much worse. So either you make
I'm
your
gonna
check
size-
better, or their check worse.
I'm gonna size up.
You're going to size up. So that's going to be your perception or streetwise against their cool.
Okay.
Actually, I just realized, is either of your things coercion or deception? Oh, all of this stuff is 2 green, so it doesn't really matter. All right, so you're doing what's it? Size up, you said?
Yes.
Okay. 2 green against his cool. Let me get his thingy. Where is them? There it is. Oh, by the way, just so you know, the thing already started charging. Like it was an automatic charge thing.
Oh.
All right. Okay. God dang. God dang.
Am I good to roll this, by the way?
1 second, I have to get his check. Which is, or because you're going against him. That.
Oh.
Against his cool? Yeah, it's against his cool. Both competitive, simple. Okay, now you roll. I just want to see how this works. Oh, dang! It's a success and 3 threats.
though.
That is a little wacky. Okay, so you don't really get anything. If successful, upgrade the ability. So you still actually get the little cool thing. The threats actually don't. The threats are used in this next part. So both characters make a competitive cool check with a difficulty of simple to determine initiative with modifications based off of the face-off. So now it is your cool. I forget what your cool is. Cool is 2. But you upgrade it with a simple difficulty.
And roll.
I believe... Let me double check. They do the thing based off of the modifications. Higher character with a higher initiative. Okay, so yeah, now you go. Make this check. And this determines your initiative. 1 success and 1 advantage. Okay. God dang. Okay. 1 success and 1 advantage.
Now, while this is happening, I'm gonna have BD sneak around because I know he's got a shock prod built into him. He's gonna attempt to shock this dude. I'm gonna cheat a little bit.
Cool. Okay. There's that. I think it's that. 3 and a green. Yeah, I think. Unless he gets really bad roll. Try him. Okay. Okay, so now with lower initiative, blinks first and tries to attack. Keeps his nerve and draws and attacks in a seamless motion. Okay, basically, you both are attacking each other in this exact same moment. That's what's happening here. So, you quick draw. You have to actually pull out your weapon, but you have quick draw, so you're fine. So, that was the initiative. So, first off, I'm going to do his first. Okay, his is going to be the blaster pistol. It is 3 yellow and a green, plus an advantage against your 2 difficulty, because he's medium range on the other side of the room, with a setback, I think, of... Is that it? I'm trying to see. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And what's your range defense? What's all that going on? How many you have? 1 defense in both. Okay. So it's just a setback. It's this, that. Okay. Let's see what he gets against you. 2 successes, 2 advantages. Okay, so he does how much damage? He does, so an 8, 9, he does 8, no, he does 9 damage. 9 damage to you, minus your soak and stuff, which means 9 damage to you minus your 4 soak. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think. Is that? I'm 9 minus 4? No, that's 5. Yeah, that's right. There, you take 5 damage. And now you can do your attack. Which weapon are you pulling out? Which blaster?
My sniper. I'm gonna try to one-shot KO. That's probably not possible.
That is definitely not possible. But you're able to do it. So you're ranged heavy, which is ungodly. You have a higher stat than he does.
I also would like to aim to make sure we are aiming with the quick draw as well.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that. The setback is 1, I think. But then the difficulty is upgraded twice because of his adversary. And there you go. A success and 2 threats.
Of course. Because why not?
Okay. So you do... How much damage does it? Does 9, right? It does 9 plus 1, so you do 10 damage to him. Minus that wonderful, wonderful thingy. Nine minus his soak, so it does the funny number. Alrighty. And there we go. I would spend all that other stuff, but I'm not going to worry about it. And now... Wait, this... Following this... Okay. Okay, so that, basically that whole thing was just a funner way to do initiative rolls. But... takes the first turn, but must draw his weapon and attack. The lower initiative blinks first and tries to attack. And player and GM may spend... Okay. Okay, so yeah, that's just a different way to do initiative. Okay, that's cool. That's a quick draw moment, basically. Showdowns. Oh, and here we go. Perform a... Oh, my goodness. There's a whole thing for this. Oh. Oopsies. I didn't realize I could do this. That's what all this is. Oh, no. It's fine. I'll remember that for next time. I forgot there's an effect that you can add on to the actual thingy. Okay. Anyway, so there you go. And you want BD to shock him?
Yep, BD's gonna sneak around and shock him to help put him down.
Okay. BD is going to make a melee attack now. Or actually, no, first he has to make a cool check. Which is, what's his cool? It's 1 green. Because he is small man. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, he's gonna go after you. But now it's technically it's his turn. Because the showdown just ended. But first we'll do BD, since he was technically outside of that. So now BD is going to do his thingamabob. He's focused on you, so he's not going to focus on BD. BD is going to make a... What would that be, a melee attack? It'd be a melee attack. Melee attack against this man with his... That, 2 of those. I don't know if you're going to even be able to hit him. I think that might be it. Yeah. 0 successes, 2 threats. Yeah, he's not going to be able to get that shock off. This man's simply... well, actually, BD is kind of just too slow to do all that. With his shocking abilities. Nothing happens to him, though. He just doesn't notice it, because he just starts shooting. We go up to Mr. Mans now. And he yells out, "I am not going to be left alone in this unknown place." And then begins to fire on you. He takes out his other blaster pistol, dual wielding now. His Model 44s. Oh wait, I forgot. They're both wrist mounted. So technically, all he did was hold up his arm and then shoot. He's gonna bring up both arms and shoot. Okay, so it's this. It's 2 difficulty, but it's 3 difficulty because he's gonna dual wield it. There is 1 setback because of your armor. And he's going to upgrade the difficulty because of your force powers. Let's see if he hits you. That's 2 successes and 1 threat. He hits you for only... that's 7, 8, 9. That's 9 damage again, which means you only take 5 more. So you're up to 10 now. At this moment, Clark, you look back for a second and notice that the charge is nearly at 100%.
Okay.
But it is now your turn.
I'm going to grab BD, and we're going to run for the platform. I'm going to stand my ground on there.
Okay.
Because even if he takes me out, at least it'll bring me there, and then Aiden can kill me, if he has to.
Okay. Yeah. All right, that'll work. So you go stand on the base platform, and you begin to stand your ground. What do you do when you get there? We'll say BD just
I'm
hopped
going
back
to-
onto your arm.
We're going to fire at him again. Actually, hold on. No, before I go ahead and just say that. Oh, here it is.
You will be at short range now, by the way, just so you know.
Alright, I'm going to, I guess, also pull out my pistols since I'm at short range.
Well,
Before I-
you sure you want to do that?
Actually, it doesn't really matter now that I think about it. I can still use my sniper.
If anything,
But
it's more effective.
Yeah, hold on, I'm trying to read something real quick.
Okay. I need a drink.
Okay. Are these mine? Yes, these are mine. Alright. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to use my sniper shot. And can I only use one of these at a time, or can I use as many? Is it just gonna cost strain?
What? Sniper shot? Sniper
Yeah,
shot
my
doesn't.
ability, or
Sniper shot doesn't matter unless
oh
you're.
wait, oh no, that my bad. You're right. That's only for long range. Hold on. All right. So still same question. Can I use multiple abilities, or can only be one per turn?
You can technically use as many abilities as you want, as long as they are incidentals and or maneuvers, but only if it's like 2 maneuvers or something at max. So technically, every passive ability are just they're added onto everything you do. All the red ones
Okay.
use like actual things, like you can technically dodge.
So I'm gonna use. Okay,
target-
wait. So can I do precise aim and targeted blow?
Those are both, one's a maneuver, one's an incidental, but yes, technically, you can do both. But one is done after the attack. Well,
Okay.
that's a really good ability. I'm surprised you haven't used that before. Targeted blow. You can just straight up, you have it 2. Equal to is a, wait, you have 2 things of damage equal. It's not ranked. Oh, okay, so it's not ranked. It's just an okay. All right, so yeah, so you want to do that and also do this. It has to
Yes.
actually hit if you want to use targeted blow, but you can do this.
Okay, so
So
right
you
now
want-
we're just gonna do precise aim to make
Yep.
sure we hit, and then can I, if it does hit, I can then use targeted blow.
Okay, so you want to use one maneuver to strain up to. Do you want to strain up to 2 times?
Yes.
Okay, also your strain's supposed to be much lower. There you go. And alright, so this gets rid of his theme of Bob. His setbacks that you would normally get against him. It is now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it's 5 and 1 green, I think. No, it's 4 and 1 green. Oopsies. Alright, and you can't aim because you already used your maneuvers. You have used your max maneuvers. But there you go.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. Oh my god. 5 damage. Plus 2 more advantages. Do you wish to use targeted blow?
Yes.
Spend 1 destiny point to add your ability to this. You now do an extra 4 damage added on to your 5, so that you do 9 more damage on top of the 9 you already do. And you said this is what, stun? Or full-on damage?
No, he's trying to kill me, so I'm gonna kill him.
Okay. 18.
I can.
18. You do 18 damarinos to this man. Minus his soak. So, okay, so Oh my goodness, that's almost perfect. God dang, you hit him like that, and he's like, ugh! It hurts him. It hurts him real bad. As for your 2 advantages, what would you like to do with your 2 advantages? I'm trying to get to it for you. There it is. Up here. This one.
Okay. So anything that costs 2. So,
Anything up to 2.
right?
You could technically get 2 of 1 if you wish.
Okay. Can I do the 2 of the critical injury on him?
Well, that depends on what your critical for your rifle is. Your critical on your rifle is 3, so you do not have enough advantages for that.
Oh, okay. Wait, but it says it just costs 1, right?
It's 1, but it's equal to or less than 1.
Oh, okay.
Depending
so if
on
I
your critical
wanted it
rating.
to, it'd have to be a 3. Okay, I get you. So could I just recover? Wait, hold on. Could I just mess up his next check?
You want to give him a setback to his check?
Yes.
Okay. All right. It is now Beatty's turn. What do you want Beatty to do?
Beatty's gonna stim me.
He is going to stem you. You have taken the max amount of stems per long rest. You cannot stem. In fact, he's out of stem charges. Y'all been down here for a while. But he can make a medicine check on you.
Okay. Okay. So I'll do that then.
Alright then. He will do 2 of these. 2 of these. 2 boost dies. Difficulty is technically 2. No setbacks. This is... Yeah, there's that. You automatically get 2 health from this no matter what. God dang. You still get 2 health. And then your advantages is you get 3 strain back. 3 strain back. 1, 2, 3.
Toss the rack, bruh.
Brack. Alright, and then finally, goes back to Mr. Mans. Or not finally. Or I mean technically finally. It goes back to Mr. Mans. He sees you run over to the thingy. But he's still going to try to open fire on you. And take you out before anything happens. He is going to... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's just going to do the same thing. That, he's going to aim. In fact, he's going to stay where he is and aim twice. Take that extra bit of funnies. Use that short range now, so he doesn't need to worry about that. Take setback. Does he do anything else he wants to try? Tactical advance, parry, lethal blows. That doesn't do anything. No, he can't do any of that. So, for the moment, I think that's just it. Let's just see what happens. It's against you. Okay. God dang. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me add this on there. Alright, that didn't really help too much. You're going to take a total of 7. So 10 plus another 7, so you take 17 damage from this. 17 damage minus your soak. So you take, or that's for both shots. So you take 10 minus the 4. So you take, oh my goodness, 10 minus the 4. So you take, what is it? How much is that again? I forget how much that is. What was your health just at?
I don't know.
Did I forget to add your health? I forgot to add your health. You were just at 12. You were just at 12. Wait, no, you were not. You were at 10. 10. So 10. So, okay. So 10 minus the 4. That equals a number that I can't for the life of me understand. It's 6. God dang. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you take 7 minus the 4, which is, that's 3. 1, 2, 3. You're at your wound threshold, which means you're not down, but any more, and you are down. And you're out. The extra advantages is going to be used for him to, I think he can crit you. He can crit you once. Oh, no, he can crit you twice, because he has 6 advantages because of his blaster pistols having that superior quality. So he's actually going to hit you with a plus 20? A plus 20. I don't think you have any criticals on you, so yeah, you're fine. This is a plus 20 roll for critical. A 95. God dang. Of course, he hit you for the highest number he could get. God dang. 95, so that goes up to... that'd be 105, and then 115. God dang. Until this critical injury is healed, you cannot perform more than one maneuver per turn. That is horrible. God dang. Okay. Temporarily lame. I know I've been on his turn for a while, Billy.
No, we're chilling. I'm playing Stallcraft.
I'm playing Stallcraft, he says. Oh wait, that's Billy. Oops. Give the wrong person that. There you go.
We're shaking their fist at me. Pig Venus Demon. No.
There we go.
What do you mean no?
Temporary lame. Alright, there you go. And upon him hitting you and getting a critical on you, you begin to melt. He gets very distraught at this. And he's like, no, I can't be here. I can't stay here for that long. I can't. There's no food. And then he tries to jetpack directly into you. Because he wants to...
No, okay, go
Sorry
ahead.
about this.
He tries to jetpack directly into you, and right as he's about to hit you, you completely disappear.
Before I do that, I'm gonna be like, have fun down here. And then gone.
Gone. Have fun down here. God dang. God dang. Alright. So, you end up... You're gonna end up in a funny place. You end up
in a psych ward, buddy.
You end up in a psych ward.
I'm in Arkham Asylum.
Okay.
I'm
You
the
end up-
Joker, baby.
I'm the Joker, baby. I forget where exactly you end up when you use this thing. Because it's not the same place, believe it or not.
I
You-
figured not, but I'm assuming I'm still with the Roddick and...
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, most definitely. Oh wait. That'd be funny.
Don't do it. You've already screwed me enough.
I've already screwed you enough. Okay, so you end up in a special. It's kind of, this area is kind of blocking the way, but with Roddick and you guys, I'm I mean, is anyone up here except for Tossarak Brack? I need to get rid of this so it's out of the way. But you guys end up like over here somewhere on this side of the temple. It's just this area is kind of in the way, and I didn't expect y'all to be over here as quickly as y'all got. I mean, I kind of did, but that was a few sessions ago, and I didn't know how long it'd be and if they'd have some issues. Anyway, you're supposed to be over here on this side of the temple. But basically, you end up in a room, and right as you get in here, Roddick is like, yo, how's it go? And then right when he says, how's it go? You hear, like, the loudest crashing boom sounds that you could, like, Vine booms constantly for the next few seconds. There is, like, it looks like there's another earthquake happening right now. There's just so much going on right now. And just...
You're welcome.
You're welcome, he says. But you're safe in this area. In fact, I'd say it's perfect timing. If you would have stayed over there for any longer, there could have been some issues. But yeah, you're over here. Again, this is going to get confusing. I'll make sure to change this before next time. Hopefully you still see this. I don't know if y'all even still see this thing over here. But, yeah. You get over there in the middle of this one room. Earthquake starts happening. Y'all begin to fall over. Some rocks begin to fall from the ceiling. None of them are going to crush you or anything. You might get hit in the head for a second, but like you're not taking any damage because of that helmet. But y'all are fine. Y'all are fine. The tremors stop, and you hear the loud metal creaking and groaning down the halls outside of the room that you're in.
Come find me.
After that, we're going to say that is it for this turn for Mr. Mans, and I'm going to go back to Mr. Elder. But
Oh shit.
But yeah, you're having a fun time over down there in the temple. Okay. Mr. Mans, with the plans.
Yeah, so me now?
Yes.
Why am I at 19 out of 19 wound threshold? Is that 19?
I did that, didn't I? I did mess that up. I was looking at your sheet this whole time. Oh no. I messed up your stuff. I don't know why I keep doing this.
It's still at 8. Strain's fine. Strain's fine. I was at 1.
Okay. Yeah, I remember.
I
Yeah,
was at
you're at
1.
1. Oh, okay. No, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, you're at 10. Okay, no, then you are knocked unconscious. Oopsies. But you're fine. Don't worry. Roddick will get you. He'll heal you up. So don't worry, you're not going to be down for long. Anyway, back over to Elder. So yes. Mr. Mans.
Um,
I'm about to have to open my window. Let in this cold air.
Mr. the Man saw this giant ass thing just shipped its way all the way down to the bottom, right?
It basically cut through the ship like butter. Yes.
Right. It's like an easy way down. It's like it was meant to be.
I mean, to some degree.
So, I'm gonna go down there.
Okay. So as you're making
Slowly, quietly, observing everything.
would you like to make a stealth check for that?
Yes, I would like this stuff.
Go ahead and make that stealth check. I am tired. God dang.
Or that's what I get for pausing Stallcraft. I
Did
got
you-
stabbed in the back by an NPC.
I mean, hey. I didn't even give you a difficulty.
That's not my fault, dude.
I didn't. This is. Oh my goodness. Let me give you your dang difficulty. That's a good roll, though. Good roll if it was no difficulty.
Oh, come the fuck on.
Well, hey, look at that. Okay. So, you're clanking your way down this shaft the best you
Clanking.
can.
Whoa.
He's clanking. I'm over here clanking my... So you're making your way down. You're making your way down, hitting a few things as you're going down. The metal is still making a lot of noise. It's definitely stopped by now. And it definitely has not gone through, like, the locked area that you wanted to get through. But it's gotten, like, we'll say, like, 50 meters down. But not the full, like, 60. There's too much debris now that has stopped this thing.
Yeah.
But it's definitely caused quite a massacre. There's definitely someone screaming, yelling. Some dude got absolutely cut in half. But you're making your way down slowly. This noise. God dang.
Yeah.
This noise seems to no, it would not do that. No, yeah, it would make sense. The 3 people that were standing in that one place are gone,
Yeah.
but, you definitely hear them basically be like, what in the world was that? What did he do? He's like, they're clearly, it's echoing through the other hallway, because they're not in this area. They're in that place that you originally were at. That's where they are now.
Yeah.
So clearly, they're probably going to make their way back here now that even larger noise just happened. Yeah, what do you do? What do you do as you're making your way down?
I mean, I gotta avoid them at all costs. So, they're coming toward where right now?
Coming toward, well, like probably anywhere. Anywhere on the side that you're at now. They're about to go through one of the doors, maybe.
This is. I wish you had a map, because I really cannot tell what I'm thinking.
I know. I really wanted to get a map. I originally had a map of something, but... Hurricane.
Hurricane. Then I'm gonna take a gander. They'd say, is there like any way I can just get to that engineering door by like avoiding everyone?
Well, again, if you go all the way down this, like, newly created shaft, you probably can get down there fast and without going down the middle of the area. But you will have to eventually go out into the actual hallway where the door is. That's locked.
I mean, that's okay.
Oh my
We
goodness.
can avoid people. I'm quick about it.
He's quick about it, he says. Dang. Okay. So, alright. So, you get down to the bottom. I'm just gonna... Yeah, we're gonna do that. You get down to the bottom. Because I'm trying to think of what comes after this. And what comes after this is... funny. The only issue is Mr. Man isn't here. Tosterek Brack was supposed to have been here by now. I had an idea that he was going to meet you in this funny encounter, but the issue is he's not here, and I was kind of like pushing you back a little bit to slow you down in hopes he got here, but he didn't get here.
Damn. So all those despairs were like calculated.
All those despairs were calculated. Well, no. Those were just perfect timing. I just thought he'd come back.
Yeah, sure, buddy. That's what they all say.
That's all they all say. Anyway, so you get down to the bottom, and you're able to get through one of the doorways. Actually, make a piloting check for me.
A piloting check. You want a piloting check? I'll give you a piloting check. Right after I'm done killing all of these NPCs. Alright. Planetary piloting check is Oh, good.
Oh wait, no setbacks. What am I doing? That was like the most failures you could have gotten. God dang.
Yep.
Still got
The
it.
game really doesn't want me to. The game really doesn't
Having a
want
fun
me to,
time.
but
Anyway.
I'm just too skilled. I'm too skilled.
He's too skilled. He's too skilled. So you're able to expertly make your way through a doorway that's barely open. And hold up, I don't know why. Where? Come on, start my flashlight. What is this? Okay, never mind. It's not that bad. All right. So you're able to make your way through the doorway that leads out into the main hall. You're able to get down. And the dude that was down here seems to have moved into some other area. He's clearly not here. And you notice the flashlights, you just narrowly avoided the flashlights that went into the room that you were just in. They're screaming and like, oh my god, this place is falling apart. We need to just evacuate. Forget about the dude. So they start scrambling, trying to find a way out, and they go. You hear them blast off,
Oh,
like
shit.
Team Rocket.
Well, if we need to dip, then I probably also need to dip.
Well, that's what they're saying. You can still do whatever you want.
Okay.
Anyway.
So, wait, can I access the engine bay door now?
Yes, you're at the engine bay door now.
Oh fuck yeah! Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it. What's in there?
You open it up,
Open the door.
and well, again, it's not an engine bay door, but it's like you needed the card. That's the main thing. The key card, it kind of works. It forces open a good bit because it's you're overriding the security systems with that card. The issue is that it doesn't open all the way, but you can squeeze through it. It's just,
Okay.
you know,
I'm gonna squeeze through it.
he squeezes through it. Obviously, this opens up into a hangar bay. A big old hangar bay.
Oh yes.
And there's about, I don't know, like 20 ships just
yeah.
in an amalgamation on the floor that is the wall at the bottom.
Oh yeah.
A good amount of people have been crushed by the ships. You see a few people sort of standing on some catwalks and such, but they don't notice you because you're like way up above them. But the sound of the door opening and like some debris starts to fall down there, just a little bit, not too much. As you squeeze through, it's just a little bit of debris falls down, makes a large clanking sound. But you know, you're in the hangar area, the hangar bay. What do you do?
I need to get to a vehicle. That was so nonsense. I need to get to a vehicle as soon as possible.
He needs to get to a vehicle as soon as possible.
What kind of ships? What kind of ships do I see?
Well, similar to the ones that you've... Well, not what you've flown in, but you've fought. You have Psych fighters. You've got Gauntlet fighters. And you got gunships. Pick your poison. They're all pretty
Gunship.
damaged.
Oh. I don't know.
Not a single of these ships are going to be undamaged, just so you know.
That's valid. I mean, redundant systems and all, but
Redundant systems and all.
we're gonna go ahead and I don't know what's like there's vehicles I can get to, but like what else is there in this room? Like how many exits do we got? How many people?
Well,
do I
besides
see?
the two large hangar bay doors that have been closed, shut completely. Obviously, you probably figure a way to open those up, maybe. There's tons of vents. Tons of vents. But again, they're on the ceiling, which is going to be a little harder to get to, but you could probably still, float your way down.
Yeah.
There is the center control, like, where people would overlook the incoming and outgoing ships, basically. The hangar control, room. That's more toward the center of the place. There is, obviously, lower down below all of the ships and stuff, there's probably more ways to get even deeper into the ship.
I want to get into that, not into it, but I want to get close to the hangar control room.
Okay.
Can I do that quietly?
Make a piloting check.
Okay. I mean, that's the same check, just change the difficulty.
Yes. It'll be 2. No, it'd be... There, yeah. 2 challenge, 1 difficulty.
Okay. 5 successes to advantage.
I go. Oh my god, he did it. He did it. He did it. He did it. Okay. So you're able to basically make your way over to what looks like a structural pillar of this hangar bay area. You're able to basically land on it and sort of crouch down beside it. You look down toward the control room area where the control place is. It's like a square room in the center of the hangar bay. Or most other people are. They're probably not paying attention or are looking at other stuff or are trying to contact people, but they don't seem paying any attention to what's going on over here.
Okay, so I can just get on down to the door controls and open the door.
You could. What you don't know is what's on the inside.
Oh, infrared binocular.
There you go. Hoping you'd say something. On the inside, you don't need to make a check for it. On the inside, there is around 2 people in what looks like to be the main control area, and then off to the side in a lower it goes down some stairs, but obviously the stairs are unusable at the moment. Down some stairs there is another area which is where the window is, and that is where 3 other people are standing. One of them is clearly a general. You can tell just by what he's wearing. So you don't know who else is in there, but there's clearly some big heads in there. Possibly an admiral. You'll never know.
That's not... Oh, no. I hope not. Alright. So, I've realized I am a character with a convincing demeanor. How thick's this wall? If I made a, I don't know, a death sound.
A death sound.
A death gurgle.
Man's about to make a hunt showdown.
I just want to yeah, right, I just want to get them out. Yeah, I'm gonna do something like that. Or are there other people that are just too close by that would totally hear that?
Anyone would hear a death sound in that echoey hangar area.
So there isn't a way I can just do it in moderate tone, just outside the door, and then
I mean, if you well, again, you are against the door. If you were to I don't know, yell directly against the door, maybe, but even then, there would still be some sound that would reverberate through the whole hangar bay. It's again, imagine a cathedral.
Is there a vent? Is there a vent in?
Make a perception check. Maybe there might be. I don't know.
Yeah, perception check. That's I think it's this. I think it's 1 proficiency die.
60, 100 challenged.
Nope. I have to watch Act 3 of Arcane Season 2. What's the difficulty?
Oh, okay. The difficulty is 2 plus... No, it is 1 and a challenge.
1 and a challenge. Alright, I'll take it. Please don't be a despair. Okay. Okay, hey, not bad.
Cancel out. Well, you don't get the best information, but from what you can understand, directly above the door, you can see it, in fact, there is a vent. Yeah. You're not able to get any other ideas of where it could go, but you do know it goes into whatever room this is.
Alright. So, it's obviously bolted. I'm not gonna, like, act like that didn't happen earlier. Flip a destiny token. I would like to retcon that I picked up tools earlier.
Man. That kind of works, and I'll allow it.
Okay. Only because I did dip past the place, and I didn't do it earlier. I'm just like, I'll just do it. I'm already this far ahead, and I don't need
You
any
check
more
your
step back.
pockets, and you're like, oh, dummy me. I had some tools on me.
Silly me.
All right, but yeah, you have a small single-use toolkit
Okay.
that you stole off of that engineer, definitely 100% earlier.
Yep. Sure.
All right. Now make a mechanics check.
Alright, now that I'm pretty sure is a yellow die. And then if you're gonna add any setbacks to it, which I don't think you will because I have tools, I can remove I think 2 of those because of Gearhead. But yeah. Oh, that's good.
Believe it or not, but that vent's open.
Alright.
All right.
Hey, listen, I have the toolkit on me, it's fine.
Toolkit's gone now.
I said, what? But it was.
I said a single-use toolkit. You never
Oh,
specified.
but it served its purpose.
It served its
Did it
purpose.
serve the? What do you mean it
It's
was
just-
open? What?
You opened it. You don't worry. You opened it. But upon twisting the bolts,
I'm just. I'm
the-
more under the impression that it is. Thank goodness I used that.
Thank goodness I used it when I did. It got crushed in the debris. It was flimsy, but it was useful,
No.
and you used it, and that was it. It broke.
All right.
Anyway, there you go. You're in the
I'm
vents.
in.
He's venting. He's sus.
I want to look in there.
Well, looking into the vents themselves don't really have anything. I mean, there's a bit of airflow, obviously. There's a few fans that you pass while going into it, but besides that, at least in this first area, before you get to any turns, there's nothing really. There's no way to look into the room yet.
Yeah. Okay. Well, then I'll keep going until I can. I'll use my infrared binoculars to help me locate the way
Okay.
through them.
Okay. Good. That would have. So you go in forward, and then you take a right, and there is a path that you're able to tell using the binoculars. And the binoculars, they tell you that there is a path that leads to the center above the 2 people standing at like the main control point of this place, and 3 people,
Yeah.
obviously that you remember before, are standing below in that one area that's slightly lower. The vent leads to one directly above the 2 people, and there is a path that leads to the left and right side of the room on the lower area.
Okay. I'm gonna. I can go to the area directly above them, right?
Yes, right
Or is
above
it
the
like
2 people.
just a vertical jump down? Like, what is it? Is it just like I can see them if I'm there?
If you are above the people that are like the 2 people, you could get there,
Yeah.
and then you'd basically have to crouch down to look into the vent.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. And what do you do when you get there?
I
Did you say? You may have not said. I don't remember.
didn't say anything yet. I listen in
He listens in. Make a
and I
perception
look
check.
in. Alright. Here we go.
I don't think anything else. Do you have anything to reduce setbacks from perception checks?
Can I change it into a skullduggery check?
Oh, no.
Okay, then no, I can't. I have nothing.
Alright then. There you go. There's your roll.
God, this is atrocious. Oh god. Oh god.
God dang.
Too good. I mean,
They're-
I just
they're
failed.
talking-
Nothing like
they're-
disadvantageous
Yeah,
happens.
they're talking in such a low tone, and their voice is muffled behind the mask. They're clearly talking over some kind of network to people around them, so you can't really hear them too well. But they are using some hand
Wait a minute.
gestures.
Wait,
some kind.
they're talking through a communications device?
Possibly.
I think I have something. Check Discord.
He checks Discord. Oh, okay. Dang it. I got so happy for a second. Hold on. Let me double check that.
You can click on the pin message to like get quickly to there.
Well, no, it's not that. I have something written down somewhere else. No. You definitely do not have a thingy like that.
I could have sworn.
I think they had it in the beginning. That is true. But because of...
Oh no, it's I figured out what it is. Don't worry, I'll screenshot it to you.
Oh my god.
There you go. I sent it. That's what it is. That's what it is. Don't judge the screenshot, alright? We chillin'. So anyway. Yeah, I can't do that.
No,
I'm gonna
no
go
doing
ahead.
that.
So they're just barking commands and whatnot, who cares? Alright, so there's that other place that goes to the right use
The right and left of the lower area.
of the lower area. The right of the lower area.
You want to go to that one?
I'd like to check it out with my info. There's walk my way to it.
Okay. Well, nothing really, because you're able to get down. You were able to get down here pretty simple. But you're able to get back up and around and down to the other area without too much of a hassle. So you get back down there, and that's where the 3 people are, including the general that you saw.
I can remember.
They're talking.
Is it General Roddick Vag?
General Roddick Vag. Yeah, he's here now. No, it's a general.
I'm
of some
looking
kind.
for my Emperor, please.
It's General Saxon. No.
Oh.
So. No, yeah, they're just talking. They're just talking about a few things.
Talking, dude.
What would you like to do?
I mean,
Sure.
it's like, is it one of the ship's guys? It probably is. Obviously.
It's hard to really tell, but you know the general is of it's an Awad general, clearly.
Yeah, okay. It's of the ship people. You know. Part of the ship, part of the crew. All right. I don't know. I guess I'll go the other way. It's like nothing of importance over here. Other than these 3. I could try listening to them. They're just yapping. I'll try and listen to them.
All right. Make a perception
Information
check.
is key. That's it.
All right. This one is only 2 difficulty. No extra bunches of fun.
Oh, for God's sake!
You're out
And
here.
a threat, and 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 a dude,
And a
come
sight.
on.
All right. So they shoot you and kill you on sight. No,
No, they could.
they could. No. So what happens is you're trying to listen in on them. They're talking like pretty loudly, but while you're trying to get up near the vent, you sort of bang your head on a piece of metal that's slightly you didn't notice before while you were coming down here, and that makes obviously a slight sound. That alerts them for a quick second. They're like, "Oh, what in the world is that?"
Oh.
You hear them say that.
Give it away. I don't want it.
I need you to make a stealth check for me.
A stealth check. Okay, I can try that. I can give that a try. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go.
That'd be vigilance. I'd probably be vigilance.
Vigilance. Oh, good freaking gosh, golly gee. Are you sure it's not perception? Nah, it's definitely vigilance at this point, because they're aware.
Well, they were unaware of it. They weren't looking.
Oh!
Oh.
So I'm successfully stealth, but what's the problem?
You're successfully stealth and you begin crawling up the side of it. However, they do seem a bit suspicious about the noise.
Shit. Okay. I need to get out of these vents fast.
You hear them. You hear them say this pretty out loud. But they basically are like, I think we got, I think some kind of rat or something in the vents. We better
Trying
keep
to get
an
out
eye
of
out.
those vents ASAP. Oh god, now they just know I'm in here. I'm just gonna have to like hop around the hangar quietly until like I can find a way to open the hangar door.
Funny. I might do it. I might just do it. You hear? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that because it's funny. As you're
Oh,
crawling
it's,
up the vents, back up to like the exit vent that you're going to.
A rat comes out.
No. The you hear the sound of the intercoms turn on, and it echoes throughout the whole hangar. And they're like, "We got an infestation. Keep an eye out in all vents."
Oh no. The one threat. That's a despair, bro. What are you
This is
talking
despair. Well, no, they
That's a
didn't
despair.
find you.
about? Yeah, they
find
just there's a rat in the vents, I
There's a
guess.
rat in the vents. Of course, because that's the main issue of a crash ship.
You should want to go.
We got an
Suds.
infestation.
It's the
yeah.
one guy in the back.
No, but they say, be wary of the vents, basically. 'Cause that's all they
Beware
say.
of the vents. Down.
Alright, anyway.
So I'm going to use infrared binoculars, and I'm going to try and go out the original vent. But if like there's people outside of it, I
There's
won't go out
definitely no one outside of it.
it. Okay, then yeah, I'll definitely.
People seem more occupied with other stuff at the moment. Such as fallen
Okay, people are
comrades.
busy. People are busy. Good. Anyone who isn't busy is dead. Good. I can avoid people easily. That is what I'm going to do.
Of course. Well, what do you do when you get back out onto, like, the top side of this,
I mean, I want to either do one of two things, and I can't really get to the control room. So that kind of throws opening the hangar doors out the window unless I can find a way to manually override that around, like, themselves. So I'll try to look for that, and if I can't wind up doing that, I'm just gonna try and find.
wait, you're
like,
trying to look
a
for, like,
location.
you're trying to look for the control room?
Yeah.
That
I mean,
was
I
the
already know
control
what that
room.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I already knew what that was. But I'm gonna try to, like, I don't know, manually override it from a more local area to it than the control room, like near the hangar door. I can find something.
So you want to go over to okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's see here. I'll have you. I mean, yeah, we could go ahead. Or I was gonna say just one more roll before we end it because it's 10:06. So I'll have you make a check, and then we'll do one more check maybe after that. So first off, do you wish to make it an education check to sort of remember, or a warfare check for sort of getting an idea of where you could possibly go?
Definitely a warfare check.
I would even say streetwise, but that doesn't make sense.
No, yeah, it would still be warfare, and
Okay.
I'm best at.
Okay. No, I was gonna give you a boost, but that doesn't make sense. No, it's a setback. Setback to difficulty? No. Hold up. I forgot. No, that's a different thing. It's a challenge to difficulty and 2 setbacks.
What? Is it so?
You only know of a
Well,
few
use
ships that
Collector
have a much more local themabob.
Okay, sure. You know what? It's fine.
As it would make the most sense for all of the master controls to be where everything is. But you still got
We
3
succeed.
successes. However,
5 threats. You take 5 strain. You're knocked unconscious.
no, that'd be funny. You fall and die.
Fall and die.
So
Wait, I can't do that.
you can't do that. He says,
You fall unconscious and then continue to fall to your death.
no. So, for the main thing is that yes, this ship, from what you remember about your teachings regarding ships and their layouts and such, a ship like this would have something like that. And they should be located on the opposite sides of where the hangar base would be, almost exactly in the center, where a structural pillar would be. However,
Oh,
those pillars on both sides are gone.
yeah.
Clearly, the debris got
So,
to them first.
There's no getting. Okay. Damn. You'll have that. You found it. It's
You found it. It's just gone.
it's gone. All right. Then yeah, if I can't try and do that, I'll try to take vents that get me lower into the ship to see if I can find other ways out. Like,
Well, if
I
you
don't-
want to get out of this place,
I want to get into like the temple area.
oh well, you still
But I
got
can't
much
really have
further
a good-
down. You still
Yeah,
got
then I wanna-
way further down. God
Yep.
dang.
I gotta go really far down. That's my deal.
All right then. Well, you want to keep
I gotta secure them a way out of here.
secure them away out of there if they're not dead. All right. then.
Actually, they have like a teleporter. Wait, this is bad. They have like a tele. Can't they just leave?
Depends on what all happens. Depends on what all
should
happens
just
with that. Because
Honestly, go back to my ship. There's no point in me doing all this without Tosterak Brack with me.
judging based off of the fact that they used the last amount of charges on that thing, I don't think they're going to be able to use it. Not to mention there's a
Not to
man
mention,
that's
I have
trapped.
to reload my gun.
Yeah, your gun also does not work.
I
So
need
you
to plug
find
it into the ship.
some
I'll use
kind of
redundant
arsenal.
systems. No, I can just charge it with the ship. Use redundant systems to fix the energy pack.
Is that how that works?
I mean, isn't that how-
Mechanic harvest me from a very broken
easy
one.
mechanics?
I mean, technically, yeah, I could see how that works. It only works however if the functioning device is at least the same size and technological level as the same device.
So you need another weapon that is
It doesn't need to be another weapon. I can't use a blaster pistol to repair an entire starship. But if it's like an energy weapon, so the
that's what
battery's out, and
that-
here's a ship, I can use the ship's power to charge my gun. redundant systems. So long as it's the same technology level. And
Yeah.
it's not like I can use a pistol to fix a starship. But the other way around is totally fine.
Yeah. That
So I
works.
can use... Okay.
Okay. Where'd he go?
Lower, deeper.
Lower, he says.
Oh.
Okay.
And yeah, if I can fix my gun with an easy mechanics check.
We'll get you
Then I'll do
down to a ship. There is a few
Yeah.
different ships. Do you wish? Which one do you want to go to?
There's a few different ships.
Yeah, like I said.
I thought I was just going lower into the ship.
You are, but didn't you say you wanted to use a ship, or do you want to look for something further down? Because if
I'll
you
go
go
further
further down,
down.
you're going to go to the ships, because the ships are at the bottom. Remember? Because everything's
I'm gonna.
lower and destroyed.
That's so true. I'll have to weasel my way through all that nonsense. This is a ship graveyard.
Yeah, it's a very weird ship graveyard.
I mean, damn. If only I had, like, I don't know, inventory space.
It'd be
Too
real
bad I
funny.
don't. No. So I'm just gonna. I'm just gonna go ahead and just go deep. Ships.
He's gonna go deeper. Okay,
Yeah.
then. So then make
Or
a...
if there's like a vent I can use.
Okay, do you want to make a check for perception super high up? Or would you rather get down lower and do that instead?
Get down lower and do it instead.
Okay, I need you to make a planetary piloting check, and then we'll do a perception check. And then, that'll be it.
Add your difficulty.
There, go. God dang.
Yeah.
Alright, so you get down
Finally,
there.
a low difficulty check.
You get down there with ease. In fact, so much ease that you're... Yeah, two birds,
Such a
one
simple
stone.
fact.
Your gun
Two
was
birds, one
connected to the suit.
I've I took my repulsor engine mid-flight and I fixed my gun. I used it like somebody starting their car to start someone else's car because their battery's down.
You get the idea halfway
I-
down.
I
Just
jump-started my gun.
connect your weapon directly to your suit. Since it runs off power, it should also power things, correct? So
That's
use some of the
crazy.
charge
That's
of your
crazy.
suit to charge your weapon, and so on and so forth. But it's not a very reliable thing, and this was very situational. Anyway, there you go. Boom.
Yeah,
Two birds, one stone.
two birds, one stone.
Now,
Yes.
you're down there. And
Yeah. Like, I don't know. I
didn't
trust
say you wanted
this
to do
sort of thing. There's either a ventilation system or like a ship that just has an opening that I can slip through, or
perception check, and this is
what do
where
we
we're
got?
going to end it.
Perception check. 1, 2, 3.
No, yeah, that's right. Oh, look at you with only one threat. I mean,
No.
technically, that's a failure.
It is.
So, I'm gonna just tell you now. While there is a lot of holes, you can obviously see them. It's not that hard to see a massive hole in the wall. Most of it is sealed by the other ships and stuff. And
Yeah.
unless you are able to weld your way through this stuff, or perhaps start maybe moving some of the ships somehow, it's going to be hard to get through this to the lower areas.
Damn. I don't think I'm gonna be able to move any ships that are this busted. So no ventilation, I'm guessing.
Definitely not from what you've seen. But you can definitely see holes. They've just been filled with ship.
I know. So
Ship on ship action.
This is where we call it, I guess. Elder backtracks all the way.
All the
And
way
it-
out.
All the way. It cannot go deeper.
I wish, dang it, Mr. Mans should have been here already. He would have helped you. God dang it. God dang it, where is he? He better show up, or
I'm
I'm
full
gonna
up
make
on loot anyway, so yeah, I full throttle my way past everybody
He
before they
full
can even.
throttles. Well, no,
I
you're-
can do it. I can maneuver a black hole. I can maneuver the insides of a ship.
You cannot. What?
Yeah, I can. It's on it's 3 setback dice if you're within like range of a black hole. All right, and I just negate that.
You can't navigate a black hole, though. The way you phrase that. No.
Yeah, I can navigate a black hole. Absolutely.
No.
I
That's not
can navigate the
Okay.
insides of a ship at
So,
Mach speed.
Um,
I'm out of there.
Well, no, you're not. You're still there.
Oh,
We have to wait till
okay,
next
I'm
session
still
to get
there. Damn it! Next session. All right, cool.
But no. So the XP. I was
Want to
supposed-
see me do it again?
Yeah, he went all the way up just to come back down. No. So
Just to ask
the
the
XP is going to be. It's not a whole lot because I was expecting there to be more stuff to get done, but I kind of. Not everyone was here. That's a bit poopy. 15. 15 buccarinos. 15.
All right. What can I even do with this?
All right, I'm going to go ahead and end stream now. So hope
I
you
can't.
guys have enjoyed. Love you all. Stay safe. Know that you matter, and I'll see ya.